What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be discussing why you never ever want to give up your hobbies and your pastime for a woman. All right? Many of you guys, if you've ever been in relationships before, you realize that when you get into a relationship, your girl asks you to not do something that you want to do, and she replaces it with something that she wants to do. All right? You all have experienced that before? And this is the reason why it's not a good thing to do that. Well, first, before we get into the reason why not to do it, let's talk about the reasons why you do it. You do it because you want to make her happy. You do it to placate her. You tell her yes right now, so that way she doesn't sulk and walk around and mad at you for 3 days. All right? That's the reason why you do it. Now, the reason why you don't do it is because when you allow yourself to do that, now you're entering into her frame. All right, when you enter into her frame, it now makes her the leader, and she's gonna be leading the relationship. If you guys are ever out and she says, I don't wanna be here anymore, now you gotta leave because she doesn't wanna be here anymore. All right, if you guys are sitting watching a movie and you know it's time to go to the gym, all right, and she says something like, oh, stay with me and watch this movie, all right, and you stay with her, well, now that's basically she's telling you what to do. So you let that happen too many times, and then that's what the relationship is going to be like. All right, the relationship is going to be like, now she's the one running the relationship. All right, and it starts off with one little thing, like stay here and watch this movie with me. All right, or baby, let's stay here and watch this movie together. Something like that. All right, it's going to sound real nice. All right, but you need to realize that that's what is happening. Okay, so that's what's happening right now. When you allow that to develop over the length of the relationship, this is just what's going to happen to you. Or a situation is going to arise where she says, no, let's not do that, and you're going to really want to do that, but then she's going to get mad, and then you're going to placate to her because that's what you're accustomed to doing, and now you're harboring feelings on the inside of resentment to her, right? And that puts you in a sulking mood. All right, she's gonna start asking you, oh, what's happened? What's happening, baby? Why are you not talking to me? Why are you not talking to me anymore? Da 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 da. All right, and now you're sulking. That's not an attractive trait for a man. All right, and that's not a masculine trait for a masculine man. All right, masculine men don't sulk. All right. But this is what is happening to you because you're not doing what you want to do. Let's say another thing that you do is you go to the gym. All right. So now you're sitting down here watching this movie when you know you're supposed to be in the gym, taking care of yourself, working on your fitness, keeping that sexy up. All right. After a while, you start putting on weight because you stop going to the gym because every time you go to the gym, all right, she tell you stay here and watch this movie with her or do something else with her. All right, so now you're sulking and you're fat. When this progresses over the length of the relationship, all right. Oh, one more thing. When you take away your hobbies, all right, your hobbies are who you are. That's what makes you interesting. All right. If you like building and racing cars, that is interesting. If you like going on hikes, that is interesting because you can talk about certain terrains and all that when you're in a conversation with someone, right? Your hobbies makes you interesting. All right. So now she takes that away from you. So now you allow her to take that away from you. You allowed her to take it away from you. All right. So now you're fat, you're boring, you're no longer interesting. All right. And you're walking around with a sulking, defeated look on your face. Those three things are not interesting to a woman. All right. And over the length of the relationship, all right, whether you guys move on to getting married, now she's going to divorce you because she's no longer she loves you, but she's no longer in love with you because of the man who you have become. You understand what I'm saying? All right. And all this happens because you enter into her frame by you allowing her to tell you what to do and what not to do. It's never a good thing when a man enters into a woman's frame. All right, she got to enter into your frame. That's what makes her submissive. That's what makes the relationship a relationship that you want to be a part of and a relationship that she wants to be a part of. All right. Okay, and the sulking and the crying, right? That's just a tactic subconsciously that she does, all right, to try to get her way. All right, it's kind of like a test. All right, you got to pass that test. The reason why she does that is because she wants your time and your energy. All right, she wants your time and your energy. All right, so she's asking you to not do your thing. So she's asking you to not do your thing, right? So now when you placate to her and enter into her frame, all right, that puts her up here. All right, and now she's gonna start telling you what to do more and more often. And like I said, that's never, ever, ever really a good thing to do, or a good place that it's never really, it's not a good place that you want to be in for your relationship. Because like I said, this now becomes the norm, all right? And now you're sulking because you don't want to do what she asks, all right? But now you're thinking that you got to do it because this here is how it's been over the length of the relationship, all right? When you try to change that, she's going to become more belligerent, all right? And then you're going to back down again, all right? You're going to get fat and you're no longer attractive, all right? Then next thing you know, when you move on to get married, over the length of the marriage, you get fat, you're no longer interested, you're walking around all sulking and defeated, and now you're a man that she and nobody else wants to be with. All right, so now you're getting a divorce because she's no longer in love with you. She loves you, but she's no longer in love with you. The second reason you don't want to give up your hobbies is, have you ever heard your network is your net worth? Right? So when you have these group of guys around you, all right, if you are in a field where you are an entrepreneur, where like you're a financial advisor or a real estate agent or like anything in sales, all right, any of those services, all right, it's a heavily based on referral type of field, all right? So when you're not out with these guys anymore, all right, who's gonna refer you, right? Your network is your net worth, all right? You gotta get out there to network, and you network better with people who share similar hobbies and interests as you, all right? And so when you're sitting back here thinking that, oh, I'm not gonna go because it's gonna make my wife happy, or oh, I'm not gonna go because it's gonna make my girlfriend happy, look at the real meaning behind it. Look at the real outcome of you allowing that to happen. All right? Look to the future of what's gonna happen if you do allow that to happen. All right? When you allow a temporary fix, all right, for her not throwing a temper tantrum, all right? Look to what's going to happen in the future, or what could happen, all right? Nip that in the bud, all right? If you found this video interesting and you like what I have to say, all right, give me a thumbs up. Shoot me a comment what you guys want to hear me talk about next, all right? Helps the channel out with the content and all that, all right? And it helps get the algorithm up as well, so more men could hear what we're talking about here, all right? The goal is to help as many men as possible get to where they want to be in life, all right? Stay safe, take it easy, talk to you later. Peace.